Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we want to discuss some updates regarding this morning's live feeds for Celebrity Big Brother Season 3, and there is drama. So it seems as though MEISHA is not well liked by the ladies in the house, but it sounds like there's something that went down specifically with MEISHA in addition to her mean girl ways, because Cynthia is fed up. Carson feels a certain way, as well as Shayna, even though she's trying to downplay it to Chris. But it is not good. So apparently the other day, MEISHA made burgers for only the guys, I guess, and didn't offer anything to the females, and just is really a guy's girl. Doesn't, try to make an effort with Cynthia or Shayna for the most part. She only really the only female she talks to is Moira, because she can, or no, Mirai, sorry, not Moira, Mirai, because she considers her a minion. Even though Myra threw her under the bus to Teddy, which is the whole reason in the first place that, all this weird stuff happened. So it's a weird dynamic, but essentially Chris still feels as though MEISHA's running the house, even though he's the HOH. And I don't understand why he feels that way, because I don't see it that way. I think he's running the house because he set it up, him and Shayna did, to where now Carson and Cynthia hate Todrick and MEISHA, and vice versa. And MEISHA wants to take Carson out like yesterday. Todrick, who pretended to be all about the black people, is, he keeps throwing out Cynthia's name to go up as a, potential replacement nom. So all that fake unity, all that stuff with the cookout at his mansion for 3 weeks after the show was over, all of that was fake news. It was fake news, because Todd does not care. He only cares about MEISHA. And that is going to set the stage for whoever. All of the things have to fall into place in terms of who wins this next HOH is really going to determine which side of the house is going to, go into battle. But it also sets up Chris and Shayna for safety, because they've set up, 4 juggernauts to go at each other. But the other side of it is Cynthia and Carson need to win HOH for any of this to take place, because the issue is they also need Lamar and they need Todd on their side. They need to work Lamar and Todd. They need to get some numbers. And even Chris Kattan, they need to work, those sides so that they can try to, build more of a team and more of a side. But it sounds like MEISHA is a riot, and it sounds as though something specific takes place, because in addition to me being sick of production cutting the feeds, they are specifically cutting the feeds when they're trying to tell a particular story about some things that MEISHA did. So that tells me right there that they're trying to protect her in some capacity. So I'm definitely trying to, suss that out and see what's going on there. So, but that was really what I wanted to talk about, as far as what's going on today. Previous stuff that's going on is, there's still a mystery in terms of why Chris Kilpatrick left the house for a while. And we still don't have the answer. Some people are alluding to the fact that it was because something got heated between him and Mirai, where part of Mirai's campaign was about the fact that she was Asian and wanted to do this for Asian representation, and certain people felt she was playing the race card and trying to utilize that and try to make people feel uncomfortable if they did vote her out. and all of these other things. But then there's rumors that it was because there was a false positive test, so they had Chris Kilpatrick stay away for a little bit until they, got the results of that. But then there's also rumors that the gameplay just completely stopped for a while because of something else happening, of a particular incident that the cast can't discuss, because we were 9 days late getting these live feeds, so we're trying to play catch up as quickly as possible because we've only had 3 or 4 days of feeds, and we've missed out on 9. So we heard about, of course, Lamar Odom having an accident on himself, sharding or whatever. So that took place, and it's just crazy. We never see Chris Kattan on the feeds. I was happy to see him last night for dinner, and a little bit earlier today as the house guests are getting up. Also, there was also drama with dinner because Todd made this nice dinner last night, the stuffed chicken and everything else, and salad, and I think Carson helped out with some of the side dishes and, the Kraft macaroni and cheese and all of that. But Miss Mariah did not look like she wanted to eat any of the food, or she didn't like the taste of the food, so she was taking these very small bites. And, Cynthia had noticed, and, she, tried to play it off like it was no big deal that, she's, just trying to eat slow or whatever. But then you could see the look on her face that she was just completely disgusted. She did not like the food. And so then I think when more people got up and more people were done, she just said, skip it, and, hurried up and got out of there and excused herself. So, it'll be interesting to see. It seems like there's going to be a delay of when this veto is going to be, as well as the veto ceremony, which is why we're seeing, a lot of stuff, a lot of game talk happening right now. So it'll be wild. I think my favorite room is the HOH room because it reminds me so much of Big Brother Canada, this last season of their HOH room with the, ice theme and all of that. Also, I think my other favorite rooms are the pink room and their makeshift sauna room is what it reminds me of, a makeshift sauna steam room. I think those are my top 3 rooms that I like. So they revamped the steps, and it looks like it's a disaster of the steps because Shayna already tripped up and fell on these steps, and Todd saw her and went to go help her. It seems as though everybody is on to Todrick, specifically Chris Kilpatrick is, with some of the lies that he's telling and how he's trying to double deal, and he has deals with all these people in the house. So they are very much aware of all of that and everything that comes with that and what's happening with that. So that is very interesting. So I am going to continue to pay attention to the feeds today because I feel strongly that we might potentially see something pop off today between MEISHA and Cynthia, or, something involving Todrick and Carson. Who knows? But I feel like it's brewing, it's heating up, and we'll see what goes, because the first conversation that we saw was Cynthia and Carson and Shayna. They were all in the bed in the pink room. They were all talking about how much they couldn't stand MEISHA, and allegedly MEISHA was in the other room and could probably hear them. And Cynthia was like, I don't care. The gloves are off. I will take her out. This is enough. And for those of you who are not familiar with Cynthia Bailey, the role that she plays on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's pretty neutral. She's pretty calm. Everybody likes her. Everybody gets along with her. Everybody says that she's nice and friendly and everything else. So for her to be upset with MEISHA and for her to be this pissed off, I know something happened. I know something went down that maybe we weren't privy to, because MEISHA does not give warm and fuzzy at all. But she's willing to do all of these things for the guys and all this and that. So it's a very, 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 very interesting situation. But the thing is, that side of the house has to win. They have to win in order to take out MEISHA or Todrick. However, I would still say that Todrick is more dangerous in the aspect of his social game. He does a very good job of manipulating conversations and telling half truths to people. That is very dangerous. And, you know, Teddy, I think, exposed him. He's been exposed a couple of times, but it hasn't been significant enough to where they have the votes to get him out. So that's the only concern that I have, is if they put him and MEISHA on the block straight up, I don't know that they have the votes to get out Todd, because they hate MEISHA more than they do Todrick. Even though they know that he's playing a messy game and a game that's lacking morals and integrity, and is basically, you know, also a minion of MEISHA's at this point. But I don't know, you know, what ultimately is going to happen with that. So we're going to see what transpires today. I have another update video that I will be uploading shortly about all of the stuff that Teddy said in her live. So you guys, please stay tuned. Please let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again soon.